Hey, welcome back. Um, so after dealing with, fart sketches and Dolly Parton aliens, let's review something normal. Kid superheroes.
If that's normal. It was a movie that I picked out on
maybe
Prime or Netflix.
Netflix. Maybe more normal than Dr. Alien. Not quite as normal as Fart the movie, maybe?
Maybe.
I would basically say this is like Sky High meets Deadpool.
Well, I never saw Deadpool, so I don't know.
You probably wouldn't like Deadpool. You don't like R-rated humor all that much. Now, when I say it's like Sky High meets Deadpool, it's Sky High.
Sky High had Tim Allen or somebody in it?
No, I think you're thinking of Zoom.
No, I thought Sky High. Or was it Kurt Russell? Who was in it?
Kurt Russell was in Sky High,
Oh,
along
okay.
with one of my dream girls, Mary Winstead, and Danielle Panabaker. Mary Winstead, probably the unluckiest actress in Hollywood.
Okay, let's go on.
Apart from Die Hard 4, and yeah, I guess Sky High, everything that she's been in...
Has not done well?
Well, if it's a good movie, almost no one sees it. And if it's a terrible movie, people see it.
And then they don't like her?
Well, it's like, she's often like considered like the mark of bad quality, like The Thing remake, prequel, whatever.
Okay, well, let's get back to the heroes.
A Good Day to Die Hard. Meanwhile, her good roles, like Scott Pilgrim and Smashed, were box office bombs. Smashed was good. She played like a drunk girl that was like trying to get sober. Anyway, so it's like Sky High in that it's a group of kid superheroes.
Well, their parents are superheroes.
Well, they have superpowers, I should say.
Except for one.
Yeah. And it's like Deadpool in that this movie contains a lot of commentary about superheroes.
Yes, I'd agree.
Like, it makes a joke about all of them, like, standing, like, side by side, like, just looking out, and they're like, what are we looking at? And they say, the future. There's another one where they say, like, why do all superhero fight scenes have to take place in the city? And it's like, yeah, why?
I don't know. Why?
Even non-superhero movies are guilty of that. And then they said, like, superhero costumes are weird. Why do they wear underwear on the outside of their pants? Did they make a joke about how some superheroes wear all black? Did they make that joke?
Or dark colors or something. And either you said it or they said it.
So basically, they're the kids.
Right.
Because I haven't seen Descendants yet. We'll get to that maybe one Halloween.
The aliens are coming to take over take over Earth.
So it's Kid Independence Day.
So all of the children of the superheroes were brought together at headquarters, and they were expected to still do their studies.
And the main girl, well, I guess she's the main girl. She looks like
she plays Talia on FBI Most Wanted.
What is that show? I didn't watch it. It's like Stuck in the Middle, I think.
I don't know. I didn't see that either.
I think it's that. It was a show that was on Disney Channel. That was one of those Disney. That's Bizarre Vark was around the time where I stopped watching Disney Channel shows.
Well, now it's really kind of tough.
Oh, with Disney Plus? No, I'm talking about Disney Channel shows.
I know.
Okay.
There's still Disney Channel shows?
Yeah.
Oh.
Gabby Duran and the Incitables, I think.
Okay.
There's that improv show that's like Don't Think or... No, Just Roll With It. That's the other one. This is a Robert Rodriguez movie, and, you know, Robert Rodriguez to me can be hit and miss.
Okay.
Like, I like the first two Spy Kids movies. Third one...
Yeah, not so much.
Third one, not so much. Fourth one, definitely not. I liked Machete, and I liked the introduction of Machete 2.
Machete was kind of a dark type movie, wasn't it?
Yeah, but
it took place in Mexico or something.
A lot of Robert Rodriguez films. Maybe it's because they have a large Hispanic cast. Maybe that's why I think that.
Maybe.
But like, what was one of his other movies? Sin City, Time to Kill, I think that was the name of the movie. The Sin City sequel. I wasn't a fan of this first Sin City. I wasn't a fan of the sequel. What else? Shorts. I feel... And part of me wants to rewatch that because I just found it mediocre. Oh, and this is a sequel to Shark Boy and Lava Girl, which... Give me a pass here, folks. I thought that the girl from the Lava Girl actress was Alexa Vega, who was Carmen Cortez?
In Spy Kids?
Yeah, with the sister. So anyway, they're at a... I don't think they weren't put into a bunker. They were at like a training school.
They were at headquarters.
Yeah.
Downstairs.
While they were watching...
They wanted to protect them because their parents were going to be going after the aliens. And what had happened is all the parents got captured by the aliens.
Mm-hmm. Because they didn't work together.
Right.
So we're introduced to like 10 characters, I think.
Yeah, about. One guy's arms could stretch.
Mm-hmm. One kid ran in slow motion.
He was supposed to be fast, like his dad.
Mm-hmm.
But he ran in slow motion.
Another person could manipulate water, so hey, people, I never watched that show, but you finally got your good live action adaptation of Avatar: The Last Airbender, I guess.
And then one sang.
Oh yeah, one could like sing super high or super loud or...
And real low.
And I think, couldn't one person like manipulate or lift things? That's how they were able to lift the train?
Mm-hmm.
Also, and another person could like shapeshift?
He could turn into other people.
And then there was a girl who she could only communicate through pictures on her tablet.
Right. And then there were a brother-sister team.
Mm-hmm. So, all of those other superheroes, they lose the fight. And so...
They get captured by the aliens.
Mm-hmm. And they're put under lockdown. One person can reverse time. And the other person can speed up time. That's what those two were.
The daughter, or the
brother and sister. Mm-hmm. Well, technically, they're a daughter. So they manage to escape from headquarters, and then they fly a train car
No, it was like one of their jet thingies that they left behind.
No, it was on a rail.
Oh, the tram. They took the tram because nobody parked at headquarters. So you had to take a tram to leave headquarters or go into headquarters. And they ended up at her grandma's house.
Oh, wasn't there also a girl who was like kind of like the Hulk, where like there was a lot of scenes where she was like meditating or doing like yoga, like
wasn't that the water girl?
Maybe.
Not sure.
So anyway, they land in the You could have also spoke. They land in the Here's our guest star for tonight.
Hey,
so they go to the main girl's grandmother's house. Yeah, where she
didn't know who her grandmother really was.
She's kind of like the God. What is it? Is it like people? Please correct me. I'm not a huge comic book person. Like, was she like
Rita Moreno?
No, I was thinking like, was she like Professor Xavier? Who
she trained. She used to be a superhero, and she trained their parents. So
did Alfred train Batman?
No, Batman went to Asia for the arts and control.
Yeah, but I'm wondering. Okay.
Alfred was his sidekick, sort of.
Who was there ever a superhero that was trained to like be a superhero? I'm trying to think of one. I'm sure there's one, but I can't think of one right now.
But
so anyway,
she had to train them.
Yeah.
To save the planet.
So she teaches them like basically how to work together, and then there's the main girl. Her problem is that she doesn't have powers.
Correct, but she became like the organizer.
She became the leader, yeah. So they find out that they're being tracked. So then they go.
Watch. Yeah. They didn't realize it at first, but it was her watch.
Then they go into an alien ship, which launches them into space, into like the alien headquarters.
Right. The main ship out in space.
However, they end up captured in like a jail cell without a key.
The parents or the kids?
Well, technically both.
Well, the parents first, and then the kids. And then the kids got out
by crying.
No, the one girl did the lock. She made a duplicate. Oh yeah.
They all cried.
Yeah, they all cried so she could have water. Not much, but
I'm wondering like how far to talk about this movie, because this movie has like 3 twists. So I'm thinking we just leave it here so we don't talk about the twists. There's like 3 twists in this movie.
Wow.
And it's not a movie that I disliked, because otherwise I'd be like, who cares? I'm going to spoil those twists. But
we had no expectations watching this. We thought it was going to be a dumb kid movies, like not dumb, but like Spy Kids or something.
I don't think Spy Kids is that dumb. I
know, I said not.
What did I think it was going to be? Maybe like Mars Needs Moms or something, or Sky High is really the only kids superhero movie group I can think of right now. Let me see, is there any others?
Where are you going?
Kids
you a movie star? Huh? You're a movie star.
Oh, no. I was thinking The Replacements, but that doesn't...
That's football.
No, The Replacements was a Disney Channel show. Kim Possible, I guess? If you want
The
to.
Replacements was a movie first.
Yeah, but I'm thinking of the Disney show.
Got it.
Who's another, like... Casey Undercover. I watched that show sparingly.
But anyway, if you want to see how the kids do...
I can think of. Trying to think of
if you want to see how the kids do, if they save their parents or the parents get out and save them, everybody works together, find out the aliens on the ship, and yeah.
Let me look at phone here. Let me see. Are there any movie... Let's see, what's coming out in January that I can tie in?
Well, we already did, 2 or 3 for January?
Amityville Karen.
No.
That's actually coming out.
That's going to be a movie?
That is a movie, Amityville Karen.
We're not seeing it, are we?
Not yet. Let's see. Nothing really in January to tie into. Okay, let me go to celebrity birthdays. Let's see who has a birthday in January.
Not me. One thing about having cats that shed.
Her film, you would not want to see her films. Yeah.
Anyway.
Hold on.
If you have kids, recommend seeing this?
I don't have kids, and I'd recommend seeing it.
I said if.
I don't like saying, like, you can only see kids' movies. You should only see kids' movies if you have kids. Like, that's the kind of tangent here, folks. That's the kind of mentality of some critics that say, "Oh, Looney Tunes were made for kids." No, they weren't. They were made for the general public. They got censored into kids stuff around the 60s, 70s, and 80s when Hanna-Barbera came out with like Huckleberry Hound and Yogi Bear and the Flintstones.
Okay.
And Scooby-Doo. So they were for general public, and then they got edited and censored to be for kids. Okay. I say this to people that don't know any history about Looney Tunes and yet try to act like they do. Let's see.
I don't try to act like I know anything about Looney Tunes.
I wasn't talking about you.
I know.
Do you want me to say who I was talking about?
No, that wouldn't be nice.
She's not going to watch our channel.
Stop.
Lady Jess. Oh! Speaking of... Ooh. Well, guess we're going to have to get I found someone's birthday in January.
Good.
This is going to be controversial.
Oh.
Bye!
Bye-bye.
Pray.